Okay, guys, quick rant today, but it's a very, very important one, and it is this. Are you prepared to go to any lengths? Okay, now in recovery circles, when people are recovering from an alcohol addiction or a drug addiction, one of the things that often gets said to them at the beginning of that process is, are you prepared to go to any lengths in order to sort this out, in order to get recovery, in order to come out on the other side of this terrible thing that is wrecking your life, right? Because if you're not prepared to go to any lengths, then to be honest, you can try, but it's almost like you may as well not bother. You may as well go out for a couple of years and wait until you're in that position of, they call it the gift of desperation, actually, when you have that real desperation in order to make a positive change in your life. Okay, so that's in the context of alcohol recovery and drug recovery. But I believe that this concept is also valuable in terms of just ordinary life, okay? In terms of your dating life, in terms of your social life, in terms of your business life, okay? Are you prepared to go to any lengths in order to get the things that you want? Now, another way of putting this, Tony Robbins talks about taking massive action in order to obtain the kind of success that you want, all right? So you can think about it in that way, if you like. But I remember back in the day when I wanted to get my dating life sorted out, okay, when I wanted to get better results with dating, I would leave no stone unturned in order to make that happen. I would be out all the time. I would be being social the whole time. I would be going out in the afternoon, going to coffee shops. I'd be going to nightclubs. I'd be going to bars. Sometimes I'd be out all night in the pursuit of what I wanted to make happen in my life. And it's that kind of fire, it's that kind of energy, guys, that you need to bring to this process. Because if you're not, and you're kind of sitting on the sidelines and you're watching a few videos, you're watching a few live streams, whatever, but you're not really out there taking action, then how can you really expect your life to change in the direction that you want it to change? It's just not going to happen, right? Fortune favors the brave, yes, but it also favors the one who goes out there and makes it happen. Now, in some ways, I was lucky because I had, in inverted commas, the gift of desperation. I really, really wanted to have a dating life that I could enjoy, that I could be proud of, okay? That was my sole goal. And in some ways, I'm glad that phase of my life has been completed now, because it's allowed me, freed me up to look at other things. But if you're watching this and you're like, oh, I'm just sitting around at home and I'm just, I'm not getting the dates that I want, I'm not having the sex life that I want, then you've got to be honest with yourself and consider, what am I actually doing to make it happen? What am I actually doing to get that dating life that I want? And if, with the greatest respect, if you're kind of half-arsing it, then you've got to accept that the buck stops with you, all right? Have you got on a plane in the last couple of months and gone to a different country to try the dating marketplace over there? Are you maxing it out on the dating apps? Are you going out every single day before and after work in order to socialize, in order to meet new people? Are you going out several times a week? Are you really maxing this out? Or are you just kind of playing at it on the sidelines? And if the answer is the latter, then you need to be doing more work. That's the reality. You need to be going to any lengths in order to get this side of things sorted out, okay? Now, for me, as I say, the motivation was pretty clear. I didn't need to go to a dating coach. I didn't need to ask somebody for advice about how to get the motivation together, because the motivation was that I wanted to have a certain kind of dating life, and nothing was gonna stand in my way of that, okay? If you don't have that degree of motivation, then maybe you need to look at that as well. Maybe you need to think, well, okay, why is that? Why is it that I don't have that level of desire for the thing that I want? Why is it that I don't have that motivation together? Now, it might be that you're satiating yourself in other ways. So, of course, a classic with dating is, maybe you're watching pornography, maybe you are relying on that sort of ex-girlfriend that you don't like very much, but you guys still sleep together a bit and it's kind of okay. Maybe you have crutches that you're putting in the way of that motivation, but you really need to find that motivation inside of you. And that is your responsibility. That is the key thing that can't be taught. In the book, in the book about success, God, I've forgotten the guy's name now. I'm going to have to do this all over again. I'm not going to do it all over again. I'll put it in the notes below. But a really great book about resilience and success. The author says, look, the one key thing that can't be taught, is that desire, all right? The desire for the thing that you want, whether that's dating or it's getting into a relationship or it's having a successful business or whatever, that needs to come from you, okay? The trainer can then help you with the building blocks to get to that point, but the trainer can't ignite the desire. The desire needs to come from you. And if the desire is there in you, then you're probably already going to be taking a lot of the action that you need to be taking, because you won't be able to help yourself. You won't be able to not take that action, okay? So look, bit of a rant. Hope that makes sense. Hope you got something out of this. If you want more content like this, then give me a comment in the description below. Subscribe to the channel. Get on my daily email list. Again, there's a link below. And also, my collection of 11 books, Renegade Dating Blueprint, you can currently get them for just $39. But that price, which is ridiculously low, is going to be going up on the 1st of March. So if you want to find out more about this stuff, if you want to kickstart, your dating life, if you're in a bit of a stagnant mess or malaise at the moment, then just grab that bundle of books, because it will really help you sort things out. Hope you enjoyed this. Speak to you again soon. Bye-bye.